Breaking news! I'm your host, Jory Goodman, here with the hardest hitting Channel 69 news, keeping the horror in horology. What's going on? We have some stunning allegations from perhaps one of the hardest hitting watchmakers coming out of Germany. A couple weeks ago, we took a look at Rolex and their shady AD activity. Well, looks like it's not being contained in Switzerland, because in Germany, they're also doing some crazy stuff. Special thanks to the Instagram account, The Winding Stem, for breaking the story, but Channel 69 is on the case. Let's do it. It is 2:59 p.m. Let's get down to business. Alright guys, so a couple weeks ago we took a look at Rolex and their ADs selling directly to the gray market and perhaps even dabbling in racketeering. Okay, some pretty stunning allegations over there. If you want to watch that episode, click up here and we will wait with bated breath for some more happenings within that story. But today we're going to be talking about something going on with Lange and their ADs, okay? It's really funny because when we're talking about Rolex is like the Coca-Cola of the watch world, right? People that don't even know about watches or watchmaking, people that don't even want to wear a watch, they at least know the brand name Rolex, right? People know Coca-Cola, people know Apple, and people know Rolex. But when we're talking about watchmakers like Lange, they might not garner the same amount of attention from the outside world as someone like Rolex or even Omega. But, you know, within the watchmaking world, they're like one of the most coveted brands ever, right? People always tell me, oh, why don't you ever say that Lange should be in the Holy Trinity? Lange is like the most impressive watchmaker ever. Look at these complications from Lange. Lange. And it's true, I like some Lange watches. I mean, the salmon dial datograph perpetual tourbillon, white gold, beautiful salmon. It's an amazing watch, definitely on my grail list. But we can also agree they're probably one of the most exclusive, coveted, hard to attain watchmakers ever. And it actually seems like with some current activity going on within Lange's business structure and some of their standard operating procedures, it looks like they want to keep it that way. It looks like they want to stay incredibly hard to get. But if we know anything, you play hard to get, it just makes us want you more. I mean, I tend to just give up. I mean, I make them come to me. Know your worth, King. You gotta know your worth. Again, special thanks to the Instagram account, The Winding Stem. According to them, come April 1st, so I don't know, is it April Fool's Day? I don't know. I know that it's also my cat Link's birthday, April 1st, because he is a silly little jokester. Come April 1st, any Lange $50,000 and above is now by application only. What this means is anyone who wishes to purchase a datograph, a Zeitwerk, or an 1815 chrono is going to have to purchase 2 Langes according to a few ADs not confirmed by Lange before they are eligible to apply, and then wait a minimum of 6 months. Wow. Here's a bit more information here. The process for AD clients entails applying for the piece of their choice, getting approved, determined by Lange, and then waiting approximately 6 months or more for it to arrive. Okay, so I'm kind of torn. I'm torn about this. This was, posted by The Winding Stem, and then it quickly made its way throughout watch social media. And again, I do these Channel 69 news stories thanks to my viewers, right, and my followers on Instagram. You guys keep sending me these stories to my inbox, so it's fun to kind of react and do a little rant about these. On one side, I'm like, Lange is a private company, they can do whatever they want. And the truth is, when we're talking about watches $50,000 and above, like, I am not in that market anyway. Like, I have some expensive watches. I do not have like $50,000 watches though. So on that side, I'm like, it doesn't really matter what they choose to do because I'm not going to be buying it. Like, I can't even buy it now. So even if I did have that money to drop on a watch, it's like, okay, they put me on a wait list. Well, if I have that money, I'm probably not I probably won't really care, is what I'm trying to say. But then on the other side of me, I think this is really dumb. Because if, like, okay, Lange, you are making watches $50,000 and above. You are already one of the most sought after exclusive watchmakers. You're pretty much unobtainium for most people. So if someone has the money to buy one of your watches, why do you have to like pre-qualify them and make them wait and dangle it over their heads and be like, oh, well, if we choose you to own one of our watches, then you may. It's so stupid. I hated this when people were talking about this with some Ferrari models, when people were saying that, oh, Ferrari has to invite you to get a black Enzo or this or that. And then Ferrari came with a statement and said like, oh, we don't actually do that. I thought it was stupid when people were talking about that with Ferraris. And believe me, I can't own a Ferrari right now. I own a Porsche, but... But when we're talking about watches, I don't want watchmakers or ADs freaking pre-qualifying me and deciding whether or not I'm good enough to own one of their watches. I think that's so stupid. If I have the money, let me buy it. I think this is so pompous, so self-important, so overtly snobby and obnoxious, and I hate the word snob because I get called it like about 50,000 times a day. But when we're talking about $50,000 watches, if someone has that money to drop on your stupid watch and they want to drop it on your stupid watch, let them. Don't pre-qualify them and decide whether or not they're good enough to own it. It's so stupid. So again, this might be conjecture, what we're reading about from this Instagram account. He seems to have spoken to some people that are very, very knowledgeable within the Lange space. And I'm just talking about what you guys want me to talk about. And when I heard this, it is infuriating. It is infuriating because, again, I'm not in the market for a $50,000 watch. I shouldn't care. But Lange, you're already really sought after. Why take these extra steps and look like a jerk doing it? I don't get it. So going back to Rolex, okay, we've heard from some people in the comment section and in the inboxes about, you know, ADs saying, oh, well, you know, we have really long wait lists, but if you want to get some priority seating, if you will, you can buy a few watches from me and then we'll see where you are after that. And it's like, okay, that is incredibly scummy. That is incredibly sleazy. And I thought that Lange would honestly be above this, but I don't know. Unless I'm interpreting this incorrectly, and perhaps this is totally wrong, then Lange is also doing some sleazy stuff as well. You have to purchase 2 Langes, and then you're put on a wait list, and you have to be like pre-qualified pending Lange's like review. Oh, they have to like, oh, if you apply and we say you're okay, then we'll put you on a 6-month wait list. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't know, guys. So these Channel 69 news stories, I definitely want it to be a dialogue. I want every episode I make to be a dialogue in the comment section, but help me out here. Someone help me reason with this. What is going on here? Why do you think Lange is doing this? And how do you think it actually looks optic-wise for the company? I know. When I say how does it look optic-wise, people are gonna be like, well, Lange doesn't care. Why would they care? You guys are a bunch of peasants to Lange. And that's probably true. I don't think that Lange would care about our opinions of them, and nor should they. But you know, we are watch enthusiasts, and they're a watchmaker, and this is a supposed current event. And if I get this piece of news, I'm going to talk about it. I think that this is stupid. I think it makes them look like self-entitled snobs. If people have the money and you have the watches for them, you have the inventory, then sell them the watch. It's so stupid. What, you want to have a pedigree, a curated group of Lange owners? You don't want just anyone owning a Lange. You want to have people that you specifically choose to own your watches. That makes me feel icky, that makes me feel gross, and I'm not okay with it. If that's what's going on. So someone please, again, at the Winding Stem, go to that Instagram account, read that and help me understand it, because again, I'm not the smartest guy out there. And then what do you think? What do you think is actually going on, and why is Lange doing this? And that's kind of it, guys. Again, I think Rolex gets a bad rap for doing sleazy stuff, but it's funny because I hear people like when Rolex is, whenever I mention Rolex, okay, they are easily one of the most loved and easily one of the most hated watchmakers in the watch world. People will be like, oh, they're the least innovative watchmaker ever. Why are they asking these prices? Oh my God, they shouldn't have any wait lists because Rolex hasn't changed anything in decades. They're stupid. But then I often hear those same people being like, you know, they should be more like Lange. Lange's the best because Lange is actually very innovative. They have a bunch of different models. They have a ton of different complications, and they actually release the watches we want them to release. Well, yeah, pretty stunning when you see that these AD structures from any watchmaker, whether it be Rolex to Lange, yeah, none of them care about you. And they're all a bunch of sleazeballs. Crazy, right? Wow, mind-blowing. So leave me that comment, guys. Let me know what's going on here. I assume that this is accurate, this information that we have, and it's just very disheartening to learn about this. So yeah, I guess Lange doesn't want just anyone owning a Lange. All right, guys, well, if you enjoy these rant segments, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon, because chances are with these Channel 69 news stories, there will be more updates, and I will try to keep you posted, and we're probably gonna make another episode on all of these. So yeah, if you wanna get notified every time I upload, again, hit that bell icon if you haven't already. Also, what really helps these episodes get out is if you comment. So I've told you, I want the dialogue in the comment section. I want to interact with you there. Please comment, and yeah, I will see you there. Please check out all the affiliate links in the description below. It really helps my channel out when you shop through those. Also, check out my personal website, www.thetimetellershop.com, where we don't put you on wait lists, and we don't have to pre-qualify you, and we don't decide if you're good enough. If we have the inventory and you see a watch you like and you purchase it, guess what? That's your watch. So yeah, we make it very easy. All right, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. And always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it.